What's up, guys? Frankstown Fabrications back with you again. Oh boy, we're raising a bed floor. We're raising the floor. That's what we're doing. All right, guys. So last week's video, you saw me cut out the ends, and you saw me put in the ends. Put your roller and right over there. Now I have got to, right over there, right there. This was the piece that went right like that right there, and then this is the mount for the bed right here. So it went just like that. So that's what you got right there. All right, so we have to build that, and we got to build that, because you know that's no bueno. So I contacted the customer, and we got rust there, remember, and we got rust there, remember, see there, and we got that in there. But guys, I was paid for this job. I was paid to raise the bed floor. All right, this right here, that's raising the bed floor. I have to fix that in order to raise the bed floor, because I have to be able to mount this on the truck. So I have to fix that in order to mount the bed. I mean, technically, if you want to get technical about it, guys, I don't really have to fix that, because really all I'm paid to do is raise the bed floor. The bed doesn't have to be mounted on the truck. It's just I'm raising the bed floor. That's all I'm doing. But I'm going to fix this right here, and this right here, and that right there. Basically because I'm a nice guy and I'm going to cut it out. I've already cut it out. Let's get this, well, this cut out, and see what we come up with, okay? Be right back. You know, guys, I don't suppose you could do me a favor and kind of go down there and hit that like and subscribe button. It really helps me out, you know, and doesn't cost you guys nothing, and helps me to get out there a little bit, because you know I'm trying to make my YouTube channel grow like them big old boys, Vice Grip Garage and all those other guys. So you know, if you guys could do that for me, I'd really appreciate it. Okay, let's get into this. All right, guys, so if you notice right here, I've got the camera kind of sitting far away. I kind of wish I would have scooted the camera up just a little closer. What I'm doing here is I'm taking that panel that's cut 3 times, the first panel I showed you, and I'm kind of sort of measuring it out here on this piece of steel. I went down to Pacific Steel here in town, and I don't know if you guys have a place there that does that, but they have a like a people call in and they get pieces cut. Maybe the guy that's cutting them, he didn't read the ruler right, or maybe the guy taking the order down, he didn't write the order down right or something. Anyway, they're called miscuts. So they take them and they put them in this little corner of the Pacific over there, and you usually get them for like that piece right there. I think I paid
$8 or $10 for that piece right there, and I can get it's 14 gauge metal, and I can get a ton of pieces out of it. So right here, I'm kind of gauging, I guess you could say. That's a little pocket protractor that I thought I could use to straighten the edges. I wish I could find my T-square or whatever, but I can't find my T-square because, I don't know, it's just gone. So I tried to pull that arm out to where it would lay on top up there, and it didn't lay on top. I couldn't get it to lay up there like that. So that line, you'll see later in the video, but that line that I marked down through there, I got a little off. So when I go to cut it, there's a big gap up at the top. You'll see.
Now, this, guys, is the part that I hate. I don't like using my grinder to cut this out because all these sparks fly everywhere. And you guys don't know how many times I've got freaking pieces of metal out.
I'm just saying right there that I don't like using a grinder in the shop anymore because I don't know how many times that I have pulled pieces of steel out of my eye. You know, and you don't notice it at first. See, you know, you're grinding, and you kind of feel something in your eye or whatever, and then it starts itching, and then it burning, and then it just yeah, I don't know. And then I thought, well, I'll get me one of them full face shields, right? I've literally had a piece of steel somehow or other fly up, and I guess it hit the side of my face, bounced off the side of my face, went in, bounced off my glasses, and then hit the corner of my eye with a full face shield on. That's why it says physics suck. But yeah, I don't much. I'm trying to figure out other ways to cut metal. I'm thinking what I'm going to do maybe is I'm going to go get me a Beverly shear. I noticed that Harbor Freight has them on sale right now. They're on clearance here at my store. So I'm going to try to go maybe pick one of them up. That way I can cut these small pieces out rather than having to cut them like this. I mean, you know, an angle grinder has its uses and stuff, but again, guys, going to the not to the emergency room, but going to your eye doctor and have him drop them stupid numbing stuff in your eye, and then you have to hold your eye open, and then he takes a stupid needle and he picks the piece of steel out. See, I cut it a little short right there. So I'm gonna have to fix that when I go to weld it in. But yeah, going to the eye doctor and having a piece of steel pulled out of your eye is not fun. The only other thing I know to do would be to somehow rig my welding helmet up to where it's just I've got an old welding helmet that I don't use. Maybe I could rig that thing up to where I could just use it to grind. I don't know.
Let's go for a ride.
So I'm going to try to deburr that piece of steel. And right here, I kind of wish that I would have went a little closer to the wall right here, because, I mean, you can't really see what I'm doing right here. I'm getting a little better with the camera, if you guys have noticed. So, yeah. I don't know where where the guy picked this disc up. Right here I burned myself, by the way, but I don't know where this guy picked this disc up, that orange disc. See right there? and I've used that thing for like 2 months now, and it was wore out. He said when he sold me the sander, the disc sander. Yeah, see, burnt myself again. I tell you what, you know, guys, count the times I burned myself through this whole video. Now right here I'm taking the panel and that patch panel and laying it down so I can measure the end piece, down at the bottom where the bolt goes through. Then I'll lay it inside there and I'll measure it at the top. But when I measured it at the top, I didn't account for the size of the marker. So when I mark it at the top up there, it's, I don't know, 1/4 inch off maybe, or 1/16 off, something like that. Now this customer here, and you know, I've said in past videos, this customer here, he's probably put $20,000 to $25,000 into this pickup because he's a really trusting guy. So the last guy that did work on this truck, he got raided by the police. So he never got paid, or he paid the guy for all the work and the work never got done. There's been 2 or 3 people it's been that way. They've done some work on the truck and he's paid them, and then they've never completed the work. So alright, so right here guys, I need to bend the metal. I don't have a metal bender that'll do 14. So this is what I do. I just take the grinder and I score it, and then I take a pair of pliers and just bend it. It works. I mean, as long as you put a little score in it, it works. See, you see the score there. I'm trying to figure out which way I want it to go. So see, I got it bent around there. There it is. And I'll just do that. I'll repeat the process for the top up there. Cut some off in there. Now when I put that panel in, I think what I did was I think I got it upside down. I think that bottom part that I bent for down there was supposed to be in the top, but my stupid ADHD and everything, I probably should have put top on the top part. But you know, what do you do? ADHD, huh? So I'm going to take this finger file right here, and I'm going to sand down that edge. Remember I said a minute ago that I need to sand some off down there. Well, if I'd have turned it upside down, I wouldn't have needed to sand some off. So see, here I am going to the other side, shaving some stuff off. The way my mind works, guys, is I get in the zone and I just do. I don't think ahead. I just like 2 seconds ahead, and that's all I'm thinking. I should have turned that panel upside down. you know, I get in more trouble that way because I don't think ahead. I'm trying to fix that. Here we go back to the sander. Now I'm going to sand the top part up there, you know, that I was telling you about. I'm going to make it even smaller, guys. So yeah. You know, another thing to do is wear gloves. I don't wear gloves because they're so bulky, you know, and I try to do things with them, and it's really hard to do, but I tell you, it save all the scratches and burn marks and little metal slivers I get in my finger, I tell you that much.
Better, but not quite. Just about a smidgen more, and it'll be good. Alright, I'm going to go back and trim this down a little bit. I'll be right back.
So as you just seen there, guys, I went and made it even smaller.
I need a screwdriver. This'll work.
So, you know, guys, at this point right here, it would have probably been better just to scrap this whole panel idea and start over from scratch and build a new one.
I might. Yeah. Wonder. I wonder if this bar going across here, now that there's no floor in it, I wonder if this bar is kind of bent up like that. I wonder if I need to maybe somehow put something on this side and push down.
No, it wasn't bent, guys. It's just that I cut it too small.
Yeah, that's just a tiny bit big. And we're really gonna get big right there. But this part up through here, this part's about perfect. Right here.
No, it's not.
This side, however, not so much.
Upside down.
Then we are gonna have a bend right about there.
Yep, and I didn't account for the marker.
And right about there. So let's get that cut. See where we're at.
You know, luckily right here, I actually scored it on the right side. I was kind of proud of that. My ADHD didn't let me be like, oh, I'm going to score it on the same side and then I'll have a C channel. Yeah, see guys, I just barely score it so that it still has its integrity.
Like that.
Like that, upside down.
Yeah. What I might have to do is tack it in. We might have to trim it right up here just a tad.
You've trimmed it enough. Stop.
Right about there's where it needs to be.
No, that's not where it needs to be.
We can weld this up through here, right?
No.
Just about like that. We got one hell of a gap right
Yeah,
here.
see that? See?
Pretty good on this side though.
Yeah, 'cause it's upside down for the 9,000th time.
Let's see. If I can,
No, you can't.
let's chop it off about,
Yeah, let's cut some more of it off. That's the
There.
thing to do.
I think.
Stupid ADHD.
And about there. Because you know it's going at an angle. Because you know nothing's straight.
Yeah, there you go. We'll make it smaller.
Let's see.
Even though it's small enough in the stupid hole now.
About like that maybe.
No.
Off. Like that. Now, remember guys, measure once and cut about 500 times.
And then scrap the whole project and start over again because you done screwed it up.
Depending upon where that bottom sits,
Top.
right there, is kind of dependent on, that looks about right there. So what I could do is cut this side of the line.
Yeah.
So I will go just like that. I think.
I was smart and drew an arrow.
Because you know, with my ADHD, I'll probably forget to cut on the back side of the line, and then I'll just be screwed all together, right? Right. So let's get that cut.
You know what they say, guys. If you could see into the future, everybody'd be a millionaire. Well, I didn't see that this panel was upside down and this patch panel was upside down until I was almost done here. This is not the whole video. I'm going to cut it off here in, let's see, about 2 more minutes. This patch panel here took me all day to do. I've got probably 5 hours of video, so I'm cutting that 5 hours down into 2 20 to 25 minute sections. Don't you love it?
All right, I'm gonna go sand this. I'll
Gloves,
be right
guys,
back.
gloves.
Put that just like that.
HD brain.
I think this somehow, how can I do this? It's got to come up like that.
So when I cut that panel right there, guys, I cut it. The spot weld was on one side and I cut that off, but there was a spot weld on the other side.
This side's being held by a weld. This side's not being held
Yeah,
by
see.
anything.
It's not being held by
So it's
anything,
gonna
so I
fall
was
down
trying to
like
pull
that.
that.
But if I put this in here, and I'm not going to be able to get my piece in there, yeah, just like that. Let's see.
Alright guys, so this is about 25 minutes long now, so I'm going to cut it off right here. I thank you guys for watching. Do me a favor,
I don't
like,
have an
subscribe,
idea.
share, hearts,
that ain't gonna
rainbows, and Lucky Charms, and all that stuff. So, yeah. So, tune in next, guys. Tune in next week, guys, for part 3 if I can get it out. And I thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Thank you to all my subscribers. We'll see you next week. And remember, guys, if your project's ignored, she'll never get restored. We'll see you guys.